Okay, so welcome to another video. I am Bruno, and in this lesson we are going to work with some vocabulary. We are now on page 23 of the workbook. So let's start. Here on the left we have a picture of a man and a woman, and the man is hugging the woman. That's the verb hug. Yeah, is when you put your arms around somebody. That's hug. The man is hugging the woman. So let's see. Let's see now exercise number 1. Complete the statements with words from the box. But before we complete, let us talk about the meaning of some of them. The first word is the word date. You probably know date as, for example, the 9th of June, or also because of the fruit date. But date also means something else. It can have a meaning connected to relationship. For example, a date is a meeting between two people who have a romantic relationship. Next, the verb propose. You probably know the verb propose with this meaning. John was promoted because he proposed a very efficient solution to the problem. So to propose means to think and tell people how they can do something. So you can propose a solution. It means that you tell people how they can solve a problem. Okay? But in this case, propose has a different meaning. Propose means to ask somebody to marry you. So, for example, John took his girlfriend to the restaurant so that he could propose to her. So this means that he took her to the restaurant so that he could ask her to marry him. And the next word I'd like to talk about is the word sight. Sight comes from the verb see. Sight is a close synonym to the word view, or something you see. Great. So now I would like you to pause the video and complete the statements with words from the box. After you finish completing, play the video again so that we can check. Okay, so let's check. A. I don't believe in love at first sight. The expression love at first sight means, for example, when you see somebody for the first time, when you talk to this person for the first time, and immediately you start loving this person, you develop feelings for this person. That's love at first sight. It's commonly present only in books or romance films. Next, online dating is the best way to find a new partner. Online dating is, for example, we have online dating apps. For example, Tinder is probably the most famous one. Now see, a man should propose to a woman. It isn't natural for a woman to ask a man to marry her. Okay? Now D. A marriage is more likely to succeed if both partners have had relationships before getting married. The expression to be likely is a very interesting one. It means to be likely. It means that there is a high probability. Or it also can mean that something is almost certain to happen. So maybe, I don't know, maybe 90% certain that something will happen. So a marriage is more likely to succeed if both partners have had relationships before getting married. So there's a higher probability of success if they have had previous relationships. Hmm? Good. Now, letter E. People don't usually marry the man or woman of their dreams. Okay. What is the man or woman of your dreams? It is the perfect man or woman. And naturally, this is very subjective. Every person has a definition of dream man or dream woman. And now F. Couples soon split up and go their separate ways if they don't have anything in common. So remember that split up means to end a relationship. So if you don't have anything in common, you might, soon split up. Okay, good. So now let's see number 2. Which statement in exercise 1 do you agree with? Well, talking about myself, I completely agree with letter F. Couples soon split up and go their separate ways if they don't have anything in common. Because if they don't have anything in common, they probably disagree about many things and they might have many arguments. They might have many arguments and they also might fall off very often. Have arguments and fall off means the same. They mean the same. It means that you disagree with the person and then you have discussions because you don't agree. So if you don't have anything in common, it is more likely that you have more arguments and you probably soon will split up. That's my opinion. And how about you? Please pause the video and write all the sentences that you agree with and think about a reason for agreeing with this sentence. Okay, that was all for this video. I hope you learned something new and I look forward to seeing you on the next one. Bye bye.